Yo, what's going on, everybody? I have another shoe review for you. This time it is the much anticipated Asics Metaspeed Sky Paris. Will it rival my favorite shoe of all time, the Nike 4%? We're going to test it out. This is my first impression video. Here we go. Let's roll the film. All right, before we test it out, let's just go over some of the background. So first thing you want to know, is it true to size? Absolutely, it is true to size. So I actually purchased it 3 weeks ago before I was shooting this video, and just been raining every day, and I've been busy with soccer, so I actually haven't tested it yet, although I did put it on just to make sure it fits, so I didn't have to send it back. I purchased it off of Amazon for $250. It was the same price with Running Warehouse. Been looking on Running Warehouse for them to drop their older models down, and nope, they've been keeping the same price, so that's what made me go with the newer version as opposed to Asics' older version. I do have the Metaspeed, or what is it? Asics Magic Speed. This is just basically a daily trainer. Looks similar to it, but I don't think the similarities are going to be too much the same. This is pretty much just a super shoe here. So yeah, I actually go on the YouTube and watch other people's YouTube channels before I buy the shoe, just because I do not get running shoes for free or shipped to me by other companies. I pay for them myself, and as you know, most super shoes are $250, $275 or more. I've failed. I don't like the Alpha Flies. I do have, I love these shoes, but I've failed on a lot of shoes, so more times than not I buy a shoe and don't like it. So yeah, went on a couple people's websites and they were saying this is the #1 shoe that is out there. Also, I did a previous video maybe back in December. You could go into my running shoe playlist, and just I actually went through my top 10 favorite triathletes and figured out what shoes they wear and if they're sponsored or not, and I believe Asics came out on top, and not every athlete was sponsored. So that tells you if a lot of the pro triathletes are wearing this shoe and they're not getting sponsored, that tells me this is probably the fastest shoe. So that's what made me purchase this shoe. All right, what I like to do whenever I test and do my run shoes is I'm going to go ahead and put them on here, and we test them out on the treadmill first. We'll do 1 mile, give you my first impression. Then we'll take it out, do a 2-mile warm-up, and I'm thinking let's go ahead and push, do like a 5K tempo to see how we do here. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and hop on the treadmill. All right, here's my first thoughts coming off the treadmill. So what comes to mind? Very light, I guess, is the first thing, and one of the only things that come to my mind. It's basically as light as this shoe. I hate the Street Fly just because it gives me blisters. It was real narrow and just not a lot of cushion. But where this improves upon it, this has the cushion and the lightness that the Street Fly has, plus with the cushion. So so I was actually running like a warm-up pace of like 7:08 minutes per mile, like almost a half a mile an hour faster than whenever I warm up with a pair of daily trainers on. So that's because it's light, so you're getting a longer stride with your legs just because of it's light and it's easy to pick your feet up. Only drawback so far on my left foot, the the sole of the shoe didn't match the footprint of my shoe. Maybe if I tighten it down, it'll be good. It's not that big a deal, but just again, the only drawback, it didn't match the foot of my shoe exactly on one side. So, all right, let's go ahead and take it outside. We'll do a outside 2-mile run now. It's coming back from a 2-mile outdoor warm up, pretty consistent with the treadmill. the shoe is very light and it has a high stack height. So because the shoe is light, you're getting that extra stride. And literally, I think I was like 7:05, 7:09 pace for a warm-up outside here again. And normally my warm-up pace is 7:15 to 7:30. So the foam at the bottom is pretty reactionary, but I don't think I'm getting any bite out of the carbon fiber plate that's in it like I do with the Nike 4%. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and take the shoes for a 5K tempo spin. Now, unfortunately, I actually haven't pushed a 5K since April 12, so over a month ago. Not good considering I got my A race of the year here next weekend, so my legs are a little bit tight, and I had a couple beers last night, so a little bit dehydrated, but we'll go ahead and test them out. So if I do break a record, that means these shoes are awesome, but go ahead and test them out here. Here we go. All right, it's a very fast shoe. First mile, well, the first half mile I'd hold back at 5:45 pace, and I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to hold that. So end up at 6:04 for the first mile holding back, but then the out of shape fitness came back just because I haven't pushed a 5K in over a month. So didn't break any records, and be a wake-up call for Escape the Cape next week, and may have to do some less soccer reffing, cut back on the soccer reffing, because it's definitely cutting into my training time here. But yeah, 2 thumbs up so far, but stay tuned. We'll probably do another review. We'll go down in the basement here and do a little bit more review on them, and then I'll probably do a follow-up review, 25-50 mile review or something. All right, we're back in the studio. Let's just start with comparison of similar type shoes. It is very similar to the Next Percent 3. So I'm definitely gonna have to do, I can't say at this point if it's better or not. It could be, but I definitely have to do some more testing. So I only have, what, 7-8 miles on it here testing it this morning. But again, pretty comparable to that shoe. This is the Magic Speed 2. There was nothing magic about the Magic Speed 2, just a basic daily trainer. You get it for cheap and get a lot of miles on it for your training runs. So other than the looks of it and the outsole, it is not very similar to the Magic Speed 2. Definitely better than the Magic Speed 2. All right, there it is. So my thoughts coming out of the run here today. It was hot as crap outside, and it doesn't absorb water, so this is a good shoe for running in the heat. Yeah, again, it's very light, and that's why it makes you run fast. I ran pretty dang fast for the first half mile, just trying to hold back, and that's because it's very light, has a high stack height. All right, my favorite shoe of all time, the 4%. Is it better than the 4%? Nope. Unfortunately, it is not better than the 4%. I'll show you here in a moment why. Say why. And then there's the Streak Fly. Now, as I stated earlier, it is pretty. Has a similar feel as far as feeling like a slipper and very light than the Streak Fly, but it is way better than the Streak Fly because it has a higher stack height. And the Streak Fly was just a terrible shoe. It gave me a blister after just running 1/2 a mile. The Streak Flies gave me a blister. So, all right, that's a quick comparison of a couple of those shoes there. All right, 2 more quick things before we wrap it up. What is the wear of the shoe? So, got 7-8 miles on it here this morning. Absolutely no wear on the bottom of the tread. I had the Magic Speed 1, Magic Speed 2s, and yeah, never had any durability problems as far as the outsole of the shoe with the Asics. Creasing not much, just a little bit right there. You get a lot more creasing more quickly out of Nike shoes, so durability prediction's pretty dang good on here. Very breathable shoe there. And I went ahead and put this shoe on with no socks on because I'm a triathlete, and was able to get on pretty easily. So I'm going to go ahead and wear this shoe next weekend for Escape the Cape Triathlon. It would be very light, breathable, and you run in high, loose sand to Escape the Cape out on the beach there. So I think the shoe fit right in for that. All right, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed the video. So, yep, 2 thumbs up so far. Do definitely need to test it more here to see if it's better than the next Percent Freeze. I think it's right on with them. Maybe could be better. And got this far, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done already, and yeah, next weekend, Escape the Cape Triathlon. That was one of my favorite videos from last year, doing a race vacation video out of that, so stay tuned. All right, have a good one. See ya.